Okay, our measuring segments assignment, right? We're using the segment addition postulate. So we kind of just have to look at what's given, right? So we see this blue line that states the entire line is 34 units long. We see that VW is 11 units long, and the question is, how long is UV? Well, if the entire thing is 34, all right, and our segment addition postulate says the two segments added to each other equal the whole thing, so that would be UV is one segment plus VW equals the entire thing, UW. All right, we can then fill in our missing pieces, right? So we don't know what UV is, so we call that X. We know VW is 11, and we know UW is 34, right? That's just following the segment addition postulate. Therefore, if we solve this equation, all right, we'd subtract 11 to both sides, we get 23. So that means UV is 23, and I know there's no units here, so we'll just say units long. All right, simple as that. That's the idea behind the segment addition postulate. Okay, how we change it up then is, well, let's throw in some definitions. I'm letting you know A, B, and C are collinear. So first you need to know what collinear is. Right? Collinear means on the same line. Right? On the same line. So A, B, and C are on the same line. Point B is between A and C. So that means we know A and C are at the ends and B is somewhere in between. It's not in the middle, it's just somewhere in between. All right, and now we can follow our diagram, and now we can see, right, the segment addition postulate says AB first piece plus second piece BC equals the whole thing. So let's fill in our gaps, right? We know AB is 7, we know BC is 12, we want to know AC. So if AB is 7, BC is 12, that means AC is 7 plus 12, which is 19. So AC is 19 units long. Simple as that. All right, a little change, a little difference to what we've already been doing. Okay, another thing we can do is we can throw some algebra at you, right? Again, if we know the segment addition postulate, it doesn't change anything that we've been doing, right? Again, the segment addition postulate says the small piece plus the other small piece equals the whole piece. All right, simple as that. Now let's actually put that to an equation. So that means CD plus DE equals the whole thing, which is CE. And now we just fill in the gaps. Right? We know CD is 6. Right? We know DE is 2x plus 8. And we know CE is 5x plus 5. And now it's just an algebraic equation, right? We can combine things on the same side. We have a positive 6 and a positive 8. All right, so I get 2x plus 14. All right, now we have things on opposite sides, so we need to move some pieces over, right? To move to the opposite side, you need to do the opposite operation. So I want to get my x's together, so I would subtract 2x. All right, I want to get my numbers together, so I'd subtract 5. Again, I'm subtracting because those are the opposites of addition. So I get 9 to equal 3x. Therefore, x equals 3. And the question is, am I done? What does the directions tell me? Directions say solve for x. There it is. X is 3. I am done. Again, we can just throw the collinear thing at you, right? Making you use our definitions, right? So again, draw the picture, right? A, B, and C are collinear. Read it. B is in between A and C. So that means A and C are on the ends. B is in the middle. And now fill in what we know. Again, we know the segment addition postulate says AB plus BC equals AC, right? The two small pieces equal the whole things. All right, well, if AB is x minus 2, BC is x minus 11, and AC is 15, we can then plug, now it's just like the problem we just did. We can plug these into our equation. Okay. The last thing we can do is just notice how our directions change. Instead of finding x, I want the length. So I want the length of ij, right? So I know right now ij is x minus 3, but I want to know how long that is, meaning I need to find x, right? Once I get x, I can then plug it in. So again, just using our segment addition postulate, right? We know hi plus ij, that has to equal hj. And now we can just plug in those pieces, right? Hi is x plus 8, ij is x minus 3, and hj is 19. And we just solve, right? Same side, we just combined. So we get 2x plus 5 equals 19. We get 2x to equal 14, and we get x to be 7. Now again, I want ij. So I know x is 7. I know ij is x minus 3, right? So therefore, ij is 4 units long. Simple as that.